What's going on, brother? How we been?
Good.
Get to go to the protest that I did.
Jeffrey.
Industrial Road. March tonight.
No, I'm
5:30.
I'm okay with live, Jeffrey. I'm good.
Yeah, I went there and I was actually at a dance recital at Wayne High School and I didn't see nothing when I went by it. And then when I came back, there was a bunch of them, so I like whipped over, jumped on live real quick, and just happened to be at the right place at the right time. And they were like, "Man, we're so glad you were there," and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's dope. Bring as much awareness to the situation.
Oh yeah, I've been sharing it out. First Amendment media.
Yeah, First Amendment media in there.
I literally just got off work and like drove from Goshen.
Oh,
I left
yeah.
at Goshen.
Oh yeah, you made it here quick.
Yeah, I was like,
He's like, I'm not missing this one. We got the exclusive.
I left at it was like 1:45.
Oh man. Okay, yeah, you were speeding down there. You had storms down there when you was coming up?
No, it was all dry.
Oh man, they get here and it just starts pouring.
Yep. Good afternoon, guys. We are down here at the Allen County Courthouse. We are waiting on a press conference with the victim from the Pikes pub attack. He is here along with his family and a pastor and his attorney. I literally just got here from work. I didn't even get a chance to go home and take a shower or anything, so I came down here to make sure I could bring this to you guys. You guys have seen all the information that I've been putting out there, so we are just waiting right now for the conference to begin. You can share the umbrella if you need to, man. Don't worry about it.
Hey, I appreciate it, man. Thanks.
If you're just joining in, make sure you share this out. We want to get this out to as many people around the world as we can. We also want to get this out. If you're on Rumble, please help share this out on Rumble as well. Yesterday's news conference, they are in the early stages of the investigation. The prosecutor is gathering all of the information for his investigation. No arrests have been made. They are taking this as a methodical, they want to be very careful to make sure that whatever they do proceed with is done correctly, so there's no strings that aren't, or no I's that are not dotted, so there's nothing, no loopholes or anything that can result from either a mistrial or stuff like that. Should have brought an umbrella today.
It's just rain. We got a live shot. It helps here.
Yeah, there you go. You guys are going to miss all the fun next week. You guys ought to go out to DC. I'm heading out Thursday. So which gentleman is it? Is he out there yet? There was a pastor here,
Yeah.
and then supposed to be his attorney, and then him as well.
I don't see any of the above. Like I said, we pitched the idea, we pitched the idea of doing a media-only conference at the libraries. And the pastor was the one that said he wants the attention on it, we should do it where the eyes are in the public, and now here we are.
Nope. Where are they going to march to from Weiser Park?
It's like a 2.6 mile march just around.
Oops, sorry. My umbrella's leaking on you. Let me tilt it a little bit.
Starting on
Is there like a page to go to look at it?
no, it's a private thing. I got a flyer for you though. I can send you a flyer to your social media.
Yeah, send it to the First Amendment Media channel. You can put it under the comments of the chat right now, or the video, the live stream. Kansas Mama, this is a press conference. If you guys have gone on X and put in Pikes Pub, you will see why we are here. We are here because of an incident that happened last Friday with a gentleman that was at a bar. He was attacked by multiple men. He was attacked by men that were wearing leather jackets, and they had Outlaw Motorcycle Club patches on the back of them. This gentleman is an African American. He was brutally beat down to the ground. Racist terms were used towards him. He was kicked and stomped, chairs thrown on him. If you guys go to X, you guys can see it. It has gone viral all over the country and the world. Millions and millions of views have been out there. So you guys can literally go to X and look it up. Look up Pikes Pub, Fort Wayne, and it will bring it up. Man, when I first saw the video, I was like, this can't be happening here. I was like shocked. Jalen, if you're in the chat and you want to put up the links to X for the video, go ahead and do that. Take this up here just a little bit closer for you guys. No, he was not dining and dashing. Those are a lot of rumors are being spread around. There's been multiple rumors about him not paying his tab. That is not the case. According to people that I have talked to, he was a regular at that pub. He knew the owners. He had been in there numerous times. There's other rumors that have been circulating. These are just alleged rumors, guys, that people that were part of the motorcycle club were putting drinks on his tab, and he said he was not paying for their drinks. So there's multiple rumors that are out there. So we don't know everything just yet, but we are going to get to the bottom of it, and I'm going to try and bring you guys as much of it as I can. Like I said, I wanted to be here. I wanted to be down for the press conference yesterday with the Sheriff's Department, but I wasn't able to get home in time, so I put the video up on my on my channel. If you go to the videos section of my page, you can see the video from yesterday with the Sheriff's Department, the district attorney, or the prosecuting attorney. One thing in Indiana, they do not have, a lot of other states, they can attach a hate crime to it. Indiana does not have that. They have a different terminology for it, but they don't have like a lot of states have with like a hate crime attachment. That is one thing that Indiana does not have. It is wet out here. It is wet, that is for sure. I have been told that there will be a march tonight. It's about a 2.5 mile march. I'm not sure if I'm going to make it to that. We will have to wait and see. It was for, he said it wasn't made public, so I do want to make sure that I respect the rights of the families. But we'll see. We'll check it out. There was a flyer. He's going to send it to my YouTube channel on this chat, and then we'll see what happens. Kansas Mama, you would think, but according to some of the people, the bartender is actually, from what I'm being told, and these are not, don't take these as true, these are just allegedly, he was friends with the motorcycle club. This bar is kind of a motorcycle club hangout. There wasn't a single news person down at that protest across from the bar when I went there. I was the only one that showed up. You know how it is. They're going to come out here and they're going to get their 30-second shot for tonight, and then it'll be gone. They'll be on to the next thing. I'm like, I'm going to stick with this all the way through. I'm going to stick with this all the way through.
Because of that, that's cool.
Patty Lee, if you go to x.com and you put in Pikes Pub Fort Wayne, you will see what this press conference is about. I do warn you that the video is graphic, so if the images are disturbing to watch, it's hard to believe that this is going on in our country at this time with everything that our country has gone through. I never thought that I would see this happen in my town, but it has, and it has gained a lot of national attention. Right now we are waiting for Mr. James Simmons to come out. He is being represented by his attorney and also his pastor. They will be out here to talk and give us an update, what their update is. But again, this has to deal with the fight that happened at Pikes Pub between an African-American male and multiple men that were wearing Outlaw motorcycle vests and jackets. So, like I said, I caution you when you go to X and you look it up, it is a disturbing video to see.
Are you on?
I'm checking, Jen. I'm checking. We have our granddaughter over at the house right now, so I'm checking. I told her to just ask her if she was getting on. Thank you, Jen DeLong, for that Cash App. I will put your name in for the raffle that we are having. If it's over $10, yes, you will get in for the raffle that we're having on Monday. We're doing the drawing on Monday for the raffle for DC to help with gas, food, and lodging. Those of you that don't know, I am heading to DC on Thursday. I will be meeting up with Josh, Oreo Express, in Washington, DC, and we will be bringing you live coverage of the 250th birthday of the Army and the Trump parade that is happening on Saturday, and everything that will be happening on Friday, whether it's around the White House or the Capitol, any representatives that are out there giving news conferences. We're going to do what we can to bring you guys all that coverage. We'll be putting in a lot of hours. That's right. If he wasn't paying his tab, if that is the case, they should have just called the police instead of taking matters into their own hands. That is the proper way that you handle something like that. But we don't know all of the circumstances yet. The mayor of Fort Wayne has pretty much washed her hands of this, because this is it happened in Allen counties. It did not happen in the city limits. So it is under the jurisdictions of the Allen County Sheriff's Department. The FBI agent has been assigned to this as well, so we also have the FBI, and there has been rumors that the DOJ is going to be taking a look into this as well. Yes, initially he did refuse to name names, but I do believe the prosecutor came out yesterday and said that they are asking for the public's help in identifying the people that were in the video. There's all sorts of names that have been thrown out there, and I'm not going to throw them out until we have 100% confirmation of what those actual names are and who those people are. No, Patty, nobody's been charged yet. That's what this is about. It's in the early stages. No, Kansas Mama, he does not need to press charges. That's why it's been assigned to a prosecutor.
Yeah, exactly. They don't want people out here. They don't want such a big loss.
Generally, you don't catch it on tape.
Probably trying to make sure that the sheriff's probably like, let us make sure we have everything in place. Right. these things are like that. I mean, were you able to get that onto my page then, the brochure? You can show it on the chat if you want. That's up to you. Because I can rewind it and then pull a screenshot from it. Thank you.
Not being incognito, if I try to go in.
It is a wet and rainy day here in Fort Wayne, guys. The last update is they were just finishing up a meeting with the Sheriff's Department, and that was like 2 minutes ago. They were updating with the Sheriff's Department, and they will be on their way here to give us the press conference about the Pikes Pub fight. Make sure you guys share this out there. We want to get as much exposure to this as we can. So if you would, please hit the thumbs up and share it out. If you're over on Rumble, make sure you share this out, and thank you for joining in. If you're new to the channel, make sure you guys subscribe and have your notifications on. We will be following this case all the way through. Any court cases we'll give you updates on, as well as if there's any protests or marches. I'm being told that there is a march tonight. It's like 2 miles. It is beginning at Weiser Park. As soon as I find out any information, I will let you guys know. Whether or not I will go to that, I do not know at this time. Gator Girl, this here is a press conference. If you would like to go back and look on X, if you go to X and you put in Pikes Pub, you will see that there was an altercation at the bar last Friday between an African-American male and multiple Outlaw motorcycle club members. They jumped this man in the bar and brutally beat him down, used racial slurs. I will warn you, Gator Girl, the video is very disturbing to watch. So keep that in mind when you go over to X and watch it. There's multiple streams that have been putting it out there on X that's been shared millions and millions of times. So it's gone national. It's gained a lot of attention. And this is a press conference with the victim, Mr. James Simmons, and his attorney and his pastor. They will be here shortly to talk to us.
Hopefully the rain stops.
Nowhere.
Oh, how you doing, Draco? Nice to see you. I know it. I know it. We don't change it. Huh?
Long day, huh?
A little bit. Be all right. Get started. When you send me that, I'll be able to
Yeah, absolutely, man. You on it. I gotta do it.
Oh man, this morning was y'all crazy.
I do know.
That's right, Bruce. I will be in DC for the parade, and Donald Trump's birthday. I will be in DC that weekend along with Josh, the Oreo Express. So we will both be in there in DC next weekend to bring you guys that live coverage.
They give us a meal and a room. Gotta come on, boy.
Take care. Thanks for the support.
Oh, always.
As you can see, guys, we got all the media getting set up here, getting ready for this to begin. As you can see, we have the leader of the NAACP here. What do you think about what the mayor had to say?
I think I've been to a few press conferences, and that one was a better one. It didn't seem as public.
I think it was very dramatic happened in the county and not in the
Yeah.
city.
She's like, okay, like it's our problem, but
It's not our
really
problem. Yeah, she kind of took the easy way out of the conversation. You
Like
know.
the prosecutor did that as well. As far
Oh
as
yeah, oh yeah.
him trying to say how he's on this case just like he's on every other case. And it's like,
Are you? I'm independent.
that's the best kind of news now, man.
I'm independent. I stream on YouTube and all over the world. I got people from the Netherlands.
Netherlands, Britain, I think Australia. What's that? Doing it. They used to use my wife's
Oh, here they come.
This is the gentleman now. He's making his way up here. I believe the gentleman in the white is Mr. Simmons. The gentleman in the black, I believe, is his pastor. Alright guys, he's working his way up here to give us an update. As soon as he gets up here, I'll turn the camera back around and we will hear what he has to say at this time. Make sure you guys share this out, guys. This is important. We need to make sure that we share this out. The guy in the white is James Simmons. He is the victim. That is the gentleman that you guys see in all of the videos that have been posted on X. He is the one who was viciously attacked.
Yeah, my son. Yeah. All right.
Might be a little difficult to hear, guys, but we'll do that.
Everybody ready? Carlton Lynch, C-A-R-L-T-O-N, Lynch, L-Y-N-C-H, senior pastor in the city of Benton Harbor, Michigan, former resident here in the city of Fort Wayne, Indiana. I was called here and I was contacted by several citizens. I had an opportunity to talk to the person to my right, James Simmons, who was brutally attacked on this past Friday night. There's a few things, and let me say this to the media first. It's been a very long day. This is really James' first day even attempting to address any of this. He's been literally under doctor's care and met with attorneys today, met with the Allen County Sheriff's deputies, and made a statement today. And so we are going down this long road to obtain justice. So I want to first ask the media and the public to kind of not bum rush on at the end of this, because again, it's been a very long day, and not even to mention doctor's appointment earlier on today. I've been following most of you, and I think that most of what you all have been reporting has been factual. I want to say thank you first to a young lady by the name of Bree Andrews that I've been following since this attack and has done a great deal of investigative work from behind the scenes. So I want to make that known today. One thing that she said, I want to make sure that we keep ringing in the community that this was not a fight, it was an attack. And I think one of the news stations reported a fight broke out in Pikes pub. It's not a fight, it was an attack. Number two, I want you to consider that James Simmons was never a threat to anyone that was in the pub. A couple of days ago, we put on Facebook, as we began to review the video a multiplicity of times, we see a young lady that was an African-American lady that was there to pick up food as well, and she was the only one out of the 67 that was attacking him. Out of all the people that was in that pub on that night, she was the only one that got in and done her best trying to break up the attack. I'm thankful to report to you all that she just left the premises and she just made a statement to the Allen County deputies as well. So we want to say and we want to ask that whoever was in that pub on that night, we need the media to push not just what transpired from what we've seen on the video, but we need your help to get more statements from people that was in that place on that night. People will say, well, James, well, who was in there? How would he know he was attacked? There's no way that he can spend time to say this person was there in a blue shirt and that person was there in a white shirt and all of those various things. So she just left and she just made the statement. James is calling for this. So if anybody want to know what he wants a full investigation, and not only just an investigation to what transpired in that pub on that night, but also the involvement of the owners of the establishment that is known to be, in fact, connected to the Outlaw Motorcycle Club. So we want just not the connection on what happened, but we want the connection on who the outlaws are. News 15, we celebrate you all for the outstanding work you've done, explaining and giving us the history of the Outlaw Motorcycle Club. There was so much that I did not know about them, but that is a racially motivated, they are literally terrorists that's walking around in our community, and you can see just what transpired on this past Friday night. So all the news help us to find out more about the connection, and that's what we've asked the sheriffs to do. I want to say this. I want to thank all of those that's on the ground. Just because we come in the city to bring attention and awareness to an injustice, we will never neglect the people that's boots on the ground, that's working tirelessly in the rain, in the cold, in the heat, no matter the weather. They have been protesting, they have been having signs out, and we want to say to keep it going. We want to do this until justice is won. Can I tell you all something that's unusual about sites like this? What's unusual is when you hear about Trayvon Martin, Michael Brown, Breonna Taylor, and the list goes on and on. None of those people are there to tell their story. But the beautiful thing about what transpired on Friday night is only one thing that came out good, and that James Simmons is on this ground to testify himself. And I believe that's a testament to every last one of us that's here right now that he is alive. In other words, it could have went another way. All right? So also, we want to make sure, and we want to begin, once a couple of people get back into the city, that we want to launch Stand With James initiative, encouraging people to help him and to help our community close the Pikes pub indefinitely.
Yes.
Because they have not taken accountability for what happened in their establishment, that we can know just longer and just allow them to stay open as business as usual. And so I want to thank each one of you for coming. James is here. I'm going to ask that if he would like to have words at this time.
Speak on it, brother.
Just breathe, my brother.
Nothing but love for you,
Take your
brother.
time. Take your time.
That's why we're here for
We
you.
got all day. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I appreciate everybody doing work, you know what I'm saying, that's not out here right now, that's not getting no recognition. I most definitely appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yes, sir.
That's good. That's good. So thank him, and you know, even as we leave, if he's not standoffish, you can embrace him and thank him and appreciate him for being here with them. He really do appreciate it. Yeah, he really do appreciate it. As I said, it was his first day. Today is the first day dealing with this. So we don't have time for a lot of questions, but if you just got 2, maybe 3, we can take it this time. Let's go.
How is he doing emotionally?
Well, I think that just, stands, it's his first day. He's been brutally attacked by 7, what I believe to be white supremacists. I mean, I don't know, how would you do?
Probably be the same.
This being the first day, like you mentioned, of everything, and seeing all these people out here in support for you, I mean, what does that mean to you?
This one's for James as well. Just kind of like describe what it was like seeing kind of the community response after, just seeing everybody that showed up at protests and stuff like that, post on Facebook, etc.
It's very heartwarming. I didn't know that the city would react like that. I didn't know I was so supportive. But just seeing that really made me feel good about moving on. Hopefully I can get justice and it's right.
I just kind of want to ask in general, and obviously, again, mention this is the first day of everything, giving a statement, sort of what are the next steps that we're going to do in this process?
I mean, the next steps is on next week, he will continue to meet with his attorneys. And we ask for all the community, every organization. You got Larry Gibson from the game, you have NAACP, you got all kind of organizations. Continue to do what you do. Work your lane and allow him to have some length of privacy while he worked with the law enforcement, the prosecutor's attorney, and then his own personal attorney. I just think that he just needs just time to kind of just heal and try to figure what out the next steps for him and his family.
Is there anything more we can do as a community to help? What can we do?
I think what the community has done, what all have been done, just continue to do.
Okay.
And connect with organizations that are on the front line, and not only those that's on the front line during times like these, because there's going to be days when these cameras are not around.
Yes, I understand.
But the work still must continue. All right. So make sure that you walk around and figure out who's who. My brother next to you, he live, and he got a whole lot going on. Artists, I think Bree Andrews is connected to him. Figure out what they're doing. You got Larry, you got different organizations, just partner. And what we love about you is that you don't look like us, but we still believe the same. And so we need all people involved. One, the mayor has spoken, and she is in support. We talked to the mayor a couple of times this week. James had a moment to talk with her as well. She's been reaching out ever since the brutal attack. And while we ask where is the mayor, then no disrespect, we got to continue to ask where is the sheriff. And with that being said, I'm not saying that the sheriff is not, but we cannot just continue just because we're black and brown, continue to call her out for everything that transpired. I know I'm just saying it for the rest that's in the crowd. This happened in the county, and so she has a lot to deal with in the city. 84-year-old woman shot and killed in her house. Her hands are full.
What are your thoughts on what the press conference yesterday with the sheriff and the prosecutor?
I think he really had zero to say because he hasn't talked to the victim. I think it was a waste of media's time because people can run and claim to speak on behalf of the case, but until you have a victim, you have no case.
Are you going to be asking the media to collaborate with police on this investigation that they did during the protest 5 years ago?
You know, it's amazing. That's a real good question because you're right. 5 years ago, this same month, we was going through with the George Floyd case. And so I can't really instruct media on what they should do. I think the media has done a superb job at just stating the facts.
Okay, yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to instruct. I just meant pressure because they did it without any pressure like 5 years ago. So I was wondering.
I think you all have done good with pressure and keeping it before the people. Thank you. Anybody else at all? All right. Thank you all so much. We appreciate you, James. Appreciate you. And God bless. And tell people, now y'all help me, my people, y'all help me. Tell Fort Wayne I'll come to town when I get ready to come. If people call me, I'm coming. All right. Thank you, sir.
So there you guys have heard it. That is the statement that was made by the pastor, and you heard some words from Mr. James Simmons himself. This is in the early stages. This is literally day one for him. So he is dealing with a lot of things right now. Like I said, we'll continue to follow this and bring you guys everything that is happening with this court case. And hopefully justice will be served. Hopefully the community can heal, and we can move past this.
There's a couple of you all. There's a young lady that called me too.
Oh yeah, maybe Allie.
Yeah.
Mia.
Yeah. Tell her I'm sorry to get that.
You're good.
What's up, man? Been a long time. Thank you, man. Been a long time. How long you been on now?
Well, you in the stations, what, last year?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I think that was
Please be respectful in the chat. I don't want to have anything that is disrespectful in the chat. This is a Hot Topics event that is taking place in this city right now. Those of you that don't know what has happened, you guys can go onto X. You guys can put in Pikes Pub, and you will be able to see the video for yourself. It is a disturbing video, to say the least. So those of you that don't want to see it, don't look it up. The gentleman over there in the white t-shirt was the one who was attacked by multiple people that were wearing vests and coats that had Outlaw MC slogans on the back, patches. They were part of the Outlaws Motorcycle Club.
How you think it went today, man?
I think it went pretty good. I do. I think it went well.
I was expecting him to do more of a PR stunt towards himself, but he was actually spitting some facts, man.
Yeah.
But I'm just glad James is on board with, getting the ball rolling, actually giving a statement and letting us
It's early in this, and unfortunately this isn't going to be one of those situations where I think you're going to see things happen quickly, because it's high profile.
Yeah, when things happen quickly, it's PR.
Yeah, it's high profile, and I hope the community can be patient with the investigation, and I hope the investigation has the outcome that most people are wanting to see, because
if it doesn't, it's gonna. I don't want to say another 2020,
it
but
could get ugly.
Yeah, it can definitely.
And I don't want to see
hand.
the community go through that. I think
that's a whole other fight that we haven't even really got to yet, as far as the verdict.
I think that the community needs to heal. I think there's a lot of things in this world right now that we need to focus on, and I think that what had happened is horrible. I've heard people sit there and there's so much stuff that's been posted, like he was a regular. There's people that have been saying that the motorcycle club was putting drinks on his tab and he was refusing to
there was
pay
a lot
it.
of different
There's
stories
so
of why
many
it
different
happened.
stories. And
I still feel like we haven't really got to the bottom of what actually.
And until we get down to the investigation part and evidence starts coming out, we're all going to be kind of guessing at this point.
Yeah.
I think yesterday's press conference was pretty generic at best. I kind of expected a little bit more out of the sheriff, but it was basically a cookie cutter press conference as far as I'm concerned.
Definitely better than Gladio. remember his press conference during the 2021, and I think he started it saying, "This isn't going to be an apology party," and I was like, "Oh." It's like this is about to go left real fast. But yeah, everybody, you know what I mean?
Just get rid of anybody that is being racist or disrespectful. This isn't what this is about. This was letting this gentleman speak his mind, letting the pastor get out there and speak.
I'm an idiot. All right.
Hopefully my camera will be okay. All the videos.
Just take a look at it, Jody. Just monitor it to make sure that nothing disrespectful is happening.
Hi there.
She said the same thing.
This was not an FAFO moment by any means.
That trial I was telling you about, today, their deliberation. I don't know if you heard of it.
Well, I came from Benton Harbor, Michigan, coming after receiving a call from James Simmons to stand with them and walk them through the process to obtain justice from a brutal attack that transpired last Friday. still hasn't reached the desk of the prosecutor. Kind of just want to keep and obtain the information as much as you can. But he has now given his statement. He had an innocent bystander, a witness in that pub that night that tried to break it up for African American woman that gave a statement. So I believe that today was a good day. I can share it with you. So I don't really know it right off, but I will share it. And give you
God bless.
Kevin, thank you. So, you know what? Sure been nice talking to you. Nice to meet you. Thank you. God bless you too.
All right.
Thank you, Kevin. Thank you for coming. Thank
I'll send
you.
you a message sometime. I'll send you a private message sometime. That's in place. While you lunch or something like that. When your tongue feels up.
somebody to walk through the process. It's not really Friday night when you go out thinking you're going to be in town. You would just assume that number one, you just kick them down, you know, the doors of the prosecutor's office or the detective that he was injured.
I was just kind of curious. Let me ask you this.
Hospital and multiple doctor visits trying to keep the prescriptions, you know, so much pain, and then not even to mention the emotion, you know, turmoil that he's been under. So I just think that today was the right day because he had the support system in place, and it gave him time to connect with the attorneys and trying to do the footwork there. And that's really good.
Yeah, when I first started watching it, I was following the restreams of the video X and stuff. You know, it was like 5,000. Up for 10,000. And then I went back and looked. It's like 1.2 million. And then it was like 3 million. And it was like, wow.
Really, maybe yesterday was the first day of really just making it. Most of it is what
Mr. Simmons, is that a place that you want you to go?
it still is.
Really? That's what people were saying. I didn't know if that was true. I'm just like,
we've done the first part, and now we're getting ready to deal with the mental illness and the end for a local therapist that you can begin to talk to and have conversations with.
well, my son says
It's
he
going to be a
knows
thing that none of us will ever understand.
he owns like a car lot.
I think I did okay. Okay. All right. Thank you.
My son said yeah, he said you come to this lot. Yeah. Well, I'm glad you're all right, sir. Take care of yourself. Appreciate you. Be safe.
Hi, how you doing?
All right, the gentleman, yes, the gentleman in the white is, that is Mr. Simmons. I just spoke to him. I didn't get into great detail. He is doing well. He does have a large cut on his tongue where he had bit down on his tongue. The woman in the jean jacket is his mother. I asked her what her initial feelings was when she saw it or heard about it. She has not watched the video. She can't bring herself to see the video. I did ask him if that is a place that he goes to, and he goes, yes. He goes, I've gone there quite a bit. He goes, being a single man, I go there and I pick up wings, and he said they got good wings and pizza, and he's gone there many times to pick up food. I told him that, I let him know that I was going to be following the case through. I asked him if I could send him a private message through his social media, and he said absolutely. And I told him that I'd like to do an interview with him, and he said that he would do an interview with me. So hopefully that'll happen, and we can sit down and talk and find out a lot more.
I agree with what you said. You're all. It was good to see that first weekend.
All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and start heading back, guys, as it's wrapping up here and it's starting to rain again. But make sure you guys share this out. You guys got to see the conference with the pastor. and there will be more to come. Like I said, I heard that there is a march tonight starting at Weiser Park. It's like 2 miles. I'm not sure if I'm going to go down there to it at this point just yet. We'll have to wait and see. If you are new to the channel, and please subscribe. We're going to be following this case closely and bringing you guys all of the information as it comes available. Also, we will be heading to DC next week. I'll be meeting Josh in Washington, DC to cover the 250th Army birthday, along with the Trump birthday. So it's going to be a great time out there. It'll be history making. Yeah, I literally came here directly after work. I jumped in the truck. I'm kind of glad that it didn't start right away because I was literally about 5 minutes late getting there. So I'm kind of glad that it didn't start right away. Jen, thank you for that Cash App. Jody, if you could check the Cash App and let me know. There was a Cash App in there, so if you can check that out. So Jen is in the raffle now. Good deal, Jen. You are in the raffle. Like I said, that drawing will be Monday. Possibly we'll be doing a live stream with Josh tomorrow night, so make sure you guys have your notifications on for that. You will want to check into the Oreo Express on that, because that's where it'll be on his live stream. We'll give you guys all the details about the trip to DC. Oh man, I'm wet. It was starting to rain pretty good there. Let's sit you guys down here for a second. Oh no, Jen, you are in the raffle now. I don't ban people unless they act dumb and say things that don't need to be said. This isn't the channel for that. I just ask that people be respectful of other people. In case you haven't forgotten, it is actually my chat, my stream, so lady, she come flying down there. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream now. Thank you for being in. Thank you over on Rumble. Appreciate everybody that was in here. Appreciate the comments. And make sure you guys have your notifications on. If anything pops off with tonight, I will check it out with... I will check out with what's going on with the gentleman with the march that's going to happen. So say hello to the trolls, and trolls, have a good day. I will talk to you all later. Peace and have a great night, guys. Talk to you later. Bye.